If you think there's not a difference between normal skateboarding shoes and regular shoes, then you're ridiculous. Because there's things that will make it so you can perform better, and there's also things that are gonna make it so that you can protect your feet. But while I'm breaking this topic down, we're at Balboa Park and I'm going to try to get some tricks, and hopefully my friends get some tricks too. Of course, you could say that you can skate in normal shoes, which you can, but there are things that make skateboarding shoes, shoes that are meant for skating, better for your feet and make it so that you'll perform better and make it so that they last longer. June's trying tricks, so I'm gonna move.
Of course, getting with 5-0, like, what am I?
So one of the things you want to look out for is the materials that it's made out of. So I'll get into that in a second. Hold on. A normal shoe is going to be made out of materials that aren't going to last you that long. So a normal shoe is made out of just random, whatever the cheapest thing it is that they could probably use to make the shoe, so they can make more money. Skateboarding shoes are usually have more thought into them, and because you're skating them, you're going to destroy them faster. So companies usually make their skateboarding shoes out of like a leather that will last longer, or suede, or some type of materials that they make up that's supposed to last longer. Like Vans has that rapid weld material that is really durable. Usually skateboarding shoes are made with durability in mind, so they're gonna last you a lot longer.
Yeah, next spot? You already got yours.
Yeah, we can move. Ooh.
Is this it?
Yeah, this is it. The way the shoe's put together, a shoe that's put together that's meant for skateboarding is going to be put together in a way that's going to make it last way longer, which is attributing to the durability factor. Because if you have a shoe that's like a normal shoe, everybody's going to be walking around in it. They're not going to be really flicking grip tape off of it all the time. So when a shoe is built just to be a shoe, it's not built with the flicking off grip tape in mind. So the stitches and the placement of whatever materials it's made out of is not going to be as good as if you were to get like an S shoe or a America shoe or like some Nikes that are meant for skating. I'll be right back. I'm gonna try to film a line real quick. For example, you're not going to be using a regular jet to go to war, right? You're going to use a fighter jet to go to war. So you wouldn't be using normal shoes to go skate. You're gonna buy skate shoes. Another thing that you want to look out for is the insole in the shoe. If you get a shoe that's like a normal shoe, traditional normal shoe, then the insole is not gonna be built for the taking impact really. It might be good for walking around, and then your dad might tell you that's a good idea. It looks good for walking around, it's gonna be good at skating, right? No, it's not gonna be the same thing. A shoe with an insole built for skating usually is better than a normal shoe that's just built for walking around. Although, it's never really great, but it is better. It's not what I want to do. Also, the outsole of a shoe that's not meant for skateboarding is not going to have anything in mind other than being the outsole of a shoe. An outsole that's meant for skating usually has more ridges inside of it and more things that are meant to absorb the impact for your skating. Also, the outsole of a skateboarding shoe is made for either a vulcanized sole or a cup sole. A regular shoe is just an outsole that's made to just be an outsole and shoe. So it's not really meant for skating. When a Volk is meant to make it so that you have a better edge to flick off of, and a cup is made to be more secure in your heel, whereas a normal shoe doesn't have any of those in mind. It might be a cup sole or a vulcanized sole, but it's not going to be the type of Volk and like durable rubber that you want. The lace placement on a normal shoe isn't going to be out of the way of where you're flicking your shoe a lot. So if you're doing a lot of kickflips in a normal shoe, it's going to break down and you're also going to tear apart your laces way faster than if you were to get a skateboarding shoe, because the laces are usually placed in the spots either higher up or more out of the way, or just like a slip-on, not at all. I kind of briefly touched on this on the other points, but overall, like the durability of a skateboarding shoe is going to way outlast like a normal shoe. Athletic shoes are usually built with like mesh materials, and that's all going to get destroyed in like the first sessions, so that's not going to be good for them. Overall, your durability is going to be way better when you have a skateboarding shoe most of the time. To me, the most important thing about this is that a skateboarding shoe is going to protect your feet way more than a regular shoe. Regular shoe isn't meant to be jumping down gaps and jumping off of rails and all of that stuff. So when you have a skateboarding shoe, it's going to be padded, good insole, good outsole, and it's going to protect your feet way better, and you're probably not gonna be getting your feet hurt as much when you have a skateboarding shoe. Also, it's just way more comfortable. Skateboarding shoes have a ton more padding in them. Regular shoes usually are just like really thin, made out of whatever cheap materials that they can get just to make it look nice. But when you have a shoe that's for skating, there's a lot more padding, a lot more cushioning around the whole entire upper most of the time, unless you have like another Vans slip-on, or if it's just Vans in general. The Vans always have thin uppers for some reason. Overall, for the most part, you can start skateboarding in whatever shoes you want, doesn't matter. But it is better to get a skateboarding shoe. So leave a comment down below you like format. Leave a comment down below what shoes you want to review next, other topics for skateboarding shoes you want to hear about. And I will see you in another video later. Love you, bye. And if you watched this far, leave a comment saying hippity hoppity, bippity boppity, drippity droppity doo. All right, bye, love you. Oh, that rhymed, bye.